NOC, and yes, I am back. And I am starting off with a server review of Element Animation's web server. Yes, you know the guys that bring you the funny egg and villager news and those type of stuff. This is their server, so this is where you spawn in at, being doo doo doo. You got your premium world, your element land, your info, your mini games. Then, so you don't die, you have free watermelon right there. That, it helps you get going with your crops. As you come down here, it would be nice to be able to fly to do this. You can see, help if it wasn't nighttime either, that is a huge egg with the mustache. Okay, and then from down here, that portal that takes you to free build brings you down here, and then you can go to a forest biome, a desert biome, jungle biome, snow biome, and the currently one and only nether portal. Now, this is one of the few things I haven't really liked about the server, is that they bring you into here and then they just stop. There is no griefing of made blocks, so or place blocks. Any block anybody's placed, you cannot destroy, or you will get banned for griefing. Coming soon. Cause see, now my question is, cause see, you got to go all the way around the water. This needs fixed, or clear over here, and there's these holes. That's one of the few. Strange. That's one of the few things that I do not like about this server, is that they need a cleanup crew to clean up all of the holes. And in this first city, see, like, look, that's asking people to fall into holes. Yeah, they need a cleanup crew that comes and cleans up the messes. But you will find cities like this all through the games and towns. Giant TNT block, kaboom. Okay. Uh, Several horses fell on the ground with no way out, apparently. And I found a lot of the staple resources were really hard to find because everybody seems to gobble it up, and the map seems a little on the small side. They was having a run up to 100 players, but for some reason it's back down to 50 right now. But it's a fairly easygoing map, easygoing server. There's not a lot of bad guys, if you can tell so far. There's quite a few people that have their own bid there. You start out, you only get a little bit of land, but you get a pretty good chunk after a bit. I've been trying to find somebody that's actually online that is selling horses. I want my own horse. See, this here isn't bad. You can actually walk around it. Please donate. We need you to help keep. Yeah, okay. But see, stuff like this needs fixed. It's just ugly. And like that. That's why I say they need a cleanup crew. Goes around, cleans up old builds, abandoned buildings, stuff like that. Okay, I'll tell you what, let me show you around my place here. Let's forward slash. And let's go up top here so we can give you an idea of how much land you can actually have. Don't mind my experiment. Being that I don't really play vanilla very much, which this is a vanilla server, that was an experiment. Okay, up until I found the Skelly spawner, everything you see inside of the fence here was my land. It still is. This full pin's mine, that full pin's mine, and part of that one is still mine, but it was all mine until I found the Skelly spawner. Then, of course, we had some neighbors, and you know me, I gotta have everything looking nice and make roads, whatnot. So I did figure out how to make a auto smelting furnace, of course. And see, we got neighbors here. So you see, there's quite a few people. There's a few good people on now. There's usually one to two of the owners on. Now, see, look at that. That needs cleaned up. That's just horrid. Floating tree over there needs cleaned up. But you know how I am about floating trees. Okay, and this is something that you are allowed to have on the server, which makes it nice for XP, and that's a grinder. This one here was made using skeletons, of course. Since you got to do it yourself, you go AFK for a while. They're pretty lighthearted. The only really downsides, like I said, is that they need. See, there's a mod on right now, parkour or Survivor 6. They have a buy craft that you can go and you can buy ranks, and like you can buy a bedrock bow and a bedrock pick, so you never have to replace them again. Stuff like that. A oven that's always on. Some cool things like that. They have a forums that's at elemental anim, animation.com. I'll leave the link for that stuff down below in the description, of course. Uh, they can be a little mimpy over the, like saying, and then going, I've seen people get yelled at for that, for spam. They are really bad about temp banning people or booting them for spamming and stuff like that. They do have, ban appeals, of course, and all that. Hang on, Skelly Spy. I hear you, Skellies, but you're just being slow. That's the only problem with this is you got to stand AFK for quite a while to get them to come. But they come. For some reason, I have a buttload of swords. But I tell you what, I got full diamond armor, all with level 30 enchants. Let's go home again. Okay. See, this is my auto smelter. You put everything in at the top, and it comes out in chest A or B. Yeah, I could have really took that, pointed it that way, and had it go across, but it's funner that way. It's nice symmetrical. These ones here on the side keep it. Ooh, yeah. See, that one's got 46. We are all. You know what? We just did a lot of wood. Let's get back up there. Let's make some charcoal, shall we? Then we'll use charcoal. But there we go. Going in, going on, cooking. cooking. Oops. Yep, there. As far as the skill spawner goes, and I need to start selling my bows soon. Got a bunch of power ones and power twos. Yeah, here's my full chainmail. I got plenty of armor, even got horse armor. Yep, full set of chainmail I gotta put up for sale. Here's some more bows. Here's even more. Where did my... There's my good bow. Yeah, that bow's a lot of fun. So it's pretty easy to get books. I had to ask for... Sugarcane appeared to be quite rare, so I had to ask for it. Pumpkins. Cactus I was able to find. But yeah, I was having free range sugarcane and plants and stuff out here, watermelon and pumpkins, but people kept destroying the plants and taking them. So I got tired of it. I just need to get a villager. Stick in my villager. This is meant to help spawn villagers once I get a villager. Someday. But overall, I give this server 4 out of 5 stars. Of course, I deduct the 1 star for not having people on cleanup, and some of the moderators can get a little overzealous. But otherwise, it's a great server to play on. I'll leave the links in the description. You can all come on and play. Like I said, up at spawn is the full rules and everything. I've had no major trouble, no bullying that I've seen. And they do have, it's a PvP free, as far as I could tell, except for some of the mini games. They know that if you're going to PvP, you know that you're going to be in PvP. And they have a low hostile mob count. Like I said, as long as you don't grief, you should get along real fine on this server. Of course, there's no cussing, blah blah, etc., etc. It's pretty easy to get around. Other than you gotta watch, there's a few pitfalls from people being careless. This is where I got most of my initial class from, was right in here, because most of this wasn't here. Everybody seems to like to build right up on spawn. There's a few epic builds I've seen on here. I mean, there's one that's just a monstrous epic town. It'd be nice if more of these guys would get together and actually turn their individual houses into towns, since they live so close together. And then, of course, stuff like this just needs to get tore down because nobody's maintaining it. You got ugly floating trees with nobody maintaining them. And look at that, you got a dirt column, some treetops. See, that should be something server admin should be doing, is coming in cleaning stuff like that up. Maybe temp banning the people that leave floating trees. Like right here, you're so close, you could hop on top of that stable and take that out. Why? Oh, that's kind of a cool looking building somebody's making. And they have at least 2 different plugins for protections. They don't have towning, they don't have an economy plugin. That is the other drawback, is that there's no actual economy plugin for easy trade. but you can team forward slash. Let me get home again. Now you can't access somebody else's chest unless they give you permission, which can be done with signs, but you can access your own. Now I put that there as a mailbox, but you say, how is it that you can give somebody something? Well, take my neighbor right here. If I want to give him something, 2 clicks, and it automatically transfers to his chest. So that's no big deal. I'm going to call this a review. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions, Element Animation has their own forums, so you can ask them through their forums. And we'll see you on the flip side. Future note: we do have one server up and running. We are getting ready to open another one. We go by the if you want to look us up, it's Chain the Beast. We do have forums and websites, so give us a look, and I'm surely you can find them. We have 2 different servers up and running right now. One's running 1.4.7 with the unlimited or ultimate Feed the Beast, and the other is 1.5.2 running the FTB Unleashed, I do believe it is. So look us up, and well, the Unleashed one is still currently, I'm not going to give you that IP yet because it's still white lettered, but come join us, have some fun, and hope to see you on that or one of the other servers I review. If you have a server that you would like review, just contact me and I'll come and play on your server and check it out and see what I think of it and leave a review. Alright, everybody, you have a good day. Bye.